Nuts.
Nuts. So dumb. I love it. Okay. Oh yeah, do your Sharpay Evans. Everyone. Nope. Everyone.
Nobody.
Ace Attorney.
Everybody.
With the GF. Sure. And then I'll put it in the other. Yeah, shake up your naked. Knock over the tube.
Ruin the entire setup.
Do it.
I do think it's great that we have like a side table for beverages so they don't spill all over.
2 side tables, one for each of us. It's very nice.
Not that I plan on spilling, but I feel comforted knowing that I won't.
You can dump Mountain Dew on my setup. I won't be super angry.
No, my gamer juice.
My gamer juice. My gamer girl bathwater. Oh yeah, what's our drinks of choice today?
I have a green naked.
I have a pina colada naked. You've had naked before, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Have you had green?
Yeah. I think green or mango is my favorite depending on the day. There used to be a different brand that I liked better that were more or less the same juice, but I don't think they exist anymore.
You want to sip my pina colada?
Sure. You want a sip of green?
Sure. It's been a while since I've had green.
I like green. The pina colada is pretty good.
Yeah. It's refreshing.
The coconut kind of sneaks in at the end. I like it.
Mm-hmm. And the banana, like,
yeah,
it's a smoothie, but it's not thick like a smoothie, which I kind of into.
And the pineapple doesn't take a front seat. I appreciate it. Good one.
Takes a back seat. Middle seat. It sits on the hump. I forgot to plug in the jack. And I also forgot to get new headphones.
What kind of headphones were you thinking of?
Just ones that don't suck.
Like, ones that have a cord still?
My earwax from last time is here.
My earwax from last time is here.
Yuck.
You gonna swap earwax?
No, I'm not ready for that. In a relationship, swap an earwax on purpose. But just ones like you can see, like they're kind of cut up in some places.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry if it's the case for you, but for me, it really irritates my ears sometimes.
Yeah, these are not my favorite, but I didn't know if you were looking for like a Bluetooth one so that we wouldn't get tangled up and pull them out of each other's ears.
That would be nice, but also sometimes, I guess it's not so much of an issue because we're using a different microphone, but sometimes it can delay the sound of stuff, which I guess if it's fine for gaming, it should be fine for streaming, but...
Or if you were looking for another corded set, but maybe...
I'll have to take a look around. I just have yet to look around.
Because I think this does better than an AirPod for me. Like, I can keep this in better than an AirPod. I can't keep an AirPod in my ear for the life of me.
That's fair. I guess I would have to think about, like, okay, what's good for you as well. And I guess we always have these as our default, but yeah.
I like these pretty good. Like, they do hurt sometimes, and we do keep yanking them out of each other's ears.
Which, I think part of it is just, like, they're not consistent. Like, they twist around, so sometimes they're totally fine, and other times they're just unbearable.
Yeah.
And I always feel like I have a huge chunk of earwax in my ear, but it's just the itchy
I pulled the chunk out of my ear earlier.
Ooh, chunks. Okay.
Don't have to worry about that.
So...
Gross.
Where were we plot-wise?
I think we were just barely about to start a trial day, but we still have another investigative phase after this, so we're like on the second day out of 3.
It said day 3 on this.
Oh.
So either we're just starting... Oh, jeez.
Because he hasn't tased them yet, because the last time when I was...
Oh, right. Which is odd.
Yeah, because when we did Drunk Ace Attorney, I kept being convinced that he was gonna come into the room and tase us.
Yeah.
And that didn't happen, so we still, I think, have another...
What the heck's gonna happen?
I don't know. Maybe it's day 3. Where is my phone? Oh, it's in my pocket.
In your butt.
My butt.
Oh, we didn't warm up. Okay, I'll drink a little bit of water, somewhat. I don't need this actively on. I can, unlike LA Noire, I can actually look at my Twitch thing. Well, you know how, like, even when you're not at your job, you're still, like, Dr. John Johnson or whatever?
Yeah.
Is it Mr. Miles Edgeworth, or would it be, like, Miles Edgeworth Esquire or something?
I think it's probably Mr.
Lieutenant.
He's a prosecutor, but that's... I don't know if that's...
I guess I don't know what Esquire fully means. I just think it's funny to add on names. Prosecutor. Okay.
Is the judge outside? Like, do you still call him Your Honor outside of court?
I mean, I feel like if we were to meet him outside of this, we've only known him as a judge. So,
Mr. Your Honor.
Mr. Honor. Please, Mr. Honor was my father. Call me Your. Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Can you see all right?
I can.
Any glares?
No.
What you gonna do with that? Oh, I forgot. It's not Edgeworth that's on.
Sorry.
Do you want me to tape this up so you don't slice me up?
I will not hit you anymore.
You can hit me, just don't slice me
Did I
up.
give you a paper cut?
No, I'm just worried that you
I
will.
will not.
Okay.
I won't bonk you.
You can bonk me, just
I will not.
not with the owie side.
Okay.
Fear. I want to get a big paper cut across my face. You're gonna hurt, and then you're gonna have to give me a million kisses.
A million.
Okay. You ready?
And you're gonna beat the jonker.
Oh, the jonker. Oh, I'm gonna be the jonker. I thought you said beat the jonker.
Mr. the Jonker.
Please. Mr. the Jonker was my father. Okay. I can only do that joke so many.
Sorry.
Call me the. Okay. Yeah, I guess we don't know this guy's real name. He's just Judge. I mean, unless if in a future game you're like, I'm
drawing a blank.
I'm your dad, secretly. Okay.
I don't know his name.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. I'm nervous. Very well. Apparently the prosecution is also ready.
Very well, apparently the prosecution has no lines.
Yeah, he doesn't talk for the rest of the game. He only talks in smoke bombs.
That would be nice.
Who is the judge here anyway? Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement.
You
keep lifting the paper towel.
For those who cannot see, I have a very long... It looks like maybe a wrapping paper tube?
It is a wrapping paper tube, because I couldn't find a paper towel roll.
that I keep preparing to speak into, and Von Karma has no lines. Hello, Esteban.
He got an ad. He
No.
doesn't know about our paper towel roll.
No.
I'll have to ask him what the ad was. I'm always curious. Very well, no opening statements, so hi, Esteban. How was your ad? What ad did you get? Was it for, like, diapers or something? Or something cool? Oh.
Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking.
I was taking a meaningful pee. TurboTax! Excellent. Right, of course.
Let me know if that's at all, if you can hear me through the paper towel too.
I can hear you come up about the same as when we're normally talking.
Okay. He probably sounds so far away.
It's hilarious. It sounds like he's talking through a paper towel tube on the other side of the room. It's like you can hear him perfectly fine, but also why is he over there? But I guess, yeah, let us know if it's too
He's
quiet
so
or too
He's all
loud.
the way on the other side of the corner, so he can sound normal.
A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now.
Well, I can't talk that fast. Whomst? Order! Order! Mr. Von Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now?
Must you question everything?
There's like a rattle in the tube.
Do you want me to tape the tube?
No, it's funnier this way.
Yeah, you gotta tighten the tube.
Ooh.
Tighten the tube. Surely there's...
It will be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste.
Okay, sorry, hit your tube.
I'll call my witness now.
Right. Phoenix, right?
I call my witness, my decisive witness to the stand.
Remember last time I kept saying divisive?
Looks at hand.
Well, it's so much easier to say divisive for some reason, which is like the opposite of decisive. But for some reason, one of those words comes out of my mouth more easy.
Decisive witness, smudged on sweaty palm. Divisive bitness.
It's never gonna end in 3 minutes at this rate.
No, we're thinking
My
too
prediction was wrong.
hard. Ah! It's that mysterious boat shop owner. You!
Witness, state your profession.
The Fitnessgram paper
test.
paper test. Paper. He's so...
Hey, I'm the proprietor of the restaurant, The Wet Noodle at Cord Lake.
I definitely read that as prosecutor. Let's cut the tube in half.
No.
You just ripped the tube in half?
No.
Why not? ... The Fitnessgram paper dust.
And, I also rent boats.
The night of the incident, you were at the boat rental shop, correct?
Yeah, we gotta do something
Yeah,
else.
Hold on. Hold on.
Yep, I was. Thank you.
A more respectable length.
Thank you.
Objection.
So, like, way
Objection.
smaller.
Von Karma's dick got smaller, but his voice got lower.
Deep voice means a small dick. Hey, Demon Slayer, we're just yelling through paper towel tubes. We're professionals.
Please testify.
Wait a second. His dick got smaller. We still haven't heard who this old guy is. It doesn't really matter, like...
Raise an objection. Sure, let's be fussy.
Fuck you! Wait a minute! The witness hasn't stated his name yet.
Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright.
He's got, like, eyeliner.
Yeah, he
I like
does.
it.
I like it.
Like, not eyeliner, but like a smoky eye.
Yeah, both.
I like it.
That wing went way too high up.
Yeah, he was doing it while driving and he hit a bump. I'll fix it later.
I feel like if Von Karma was a woman, the design wouldn't change at all, except for that he'd have boobs.
Yeah, he'd have like lipstick and longer hair and boobs. That'd be it.
I have predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes.
No.
Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate.
Yeah, right. Longer-haired boobs. Yeah, the boobs on his... No, the hair on his boobs.
on his hair.
He's got a secret... It's a wig, and actually when he takes the wig off, it's boobs. Yeah, right. The witness will state his name. Stop! God, wipe your nose, for fuck's sake. Yuck.
Well, I'm not really sure. Yup.
Oh, it's like that one country horse that goes, yup. in My Little Pony.
Oh, Macintosh.
Macintosh, Big Mac.
Big Mac.
What do you think, Big Mac?
Yep.
Big Mac. Big Mac. What do you mean?
Memory. Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years.
Lil Mac.
Ergo, he cannot recall his own name.
His name's Lil Mac.
Oh, that's not me, that's you. The other old guy.
He can't recall, you say?
Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify.
Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we? Witness?
This is going much easier with the shorter paper towel.
Yeah, this is better.
Thank you.
And now we have an endless supply of paper towel tubes.
It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yep. I was in the restaurant where I rent booths, as usual. Then I heard a bang! Yep.
Oh, the two peebuses.
No, penis.
When I looked out
Penis right. You like that joke?
The boat was actually much closer, and it was two dildos set up in front of a camera.
Yeah, this is actually a paper boat.
When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Then I heard another bang.
It's Phoenix.
Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window.
Is the old man voice a little better than last time? Or still bad?
I think it's better.
Okay, thanks. If it's unlistenable, let me know.
I won't, but...
You will.
I didn't get any chocolate on your face. I was eating a cosmic brownie during that.
Share?
Well, full disclosure, I was kind of thinking about the cosmic brownie more than I was listening.
That's fair.
Also, hold on. Got just a little schmutz.
Thank you.
I think it was just a bit of makeup and an eyelash.
Very well. The judge was also eating a cosmic brownie.
I'd like to begin the cross-examination. I like it when he has a little O for a mouth. It's just all teeth. It's like the Larry the Cucumber tooth.
You look so sassy.
There's nothing to question in my witness.
Sorry.
No, I'm not. No, hold on. I'm not laughing at you. I need to make that clear. I'm not laughing at you. I'm just imagining like Von Karman very confidently saying, "There's nothing to witness about my And then he just leaves the courtroom.
He's like, oh, my perfect record.
And then he goes, 15-minute recess, and then just leaves forever.
That was not a mistake. I did that on purpose. Bye.
There's nothing to witness my witness.
There's nothing to question in my witness's testimony. Ergo, no need for cross-examination. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up.
Oh, no, they were up a while ago, Karma.
Judge, your verdict, now.
Yes, Mr. Wright? What the fuck? Yeah, cross-exam. What does that even mean? Why is this an option? What are you...
Sorry.
What are you saying?
I was just a little too excited.
You're very excited about the tube. We need to find more characters after this that can use the tube. What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness. Very well, you may begin. Can you see this bar here?
Sorry. Okay.
No. I'm not yelling at you. I'm just saying. Because when you listen to this later, you're going to be like,
I know.
Oh no.
I can sit on the other side.
No, because I gotta do things here. I guess I could move the mic, but I don't want to.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. Also, I have the weird dry patch on my forehead. It's fine. I'm just letting you know. If you want to make that artistic choice, I'm here for it. I just want to make you aware of the technical side. Hold on, I'm being gross and like trying to exfoliate my dusty forehead.
We're off to a great start tonight, folks.
Yeah, I'm peeling skin off my face. Good.
And I'm making unlistenable content.
Yum, yum, yum. And I'm eating. We have so many snacks around us. We're ready to make this an experience to listen to.
Oh, no.
Okay. Excuse me, Mr. Von Karma. He's drinking a smoothie. Don't
Pardon
ask
me.
him questions.
3 minutes just passed.
I see. Well then, let's just take our time. You may cross-examine the witness.
Let's just take our time.
Just take our time.
Talk to him like a little kindergartner.
Calm down, Von Karma. Okay, it's minute 24, just under midnight. I'm so sorry if I forget everything about this case.
It's okay.
And wherever it goes as usual, then I heard a bang. I saw a boat floating on the wake. I heard another bang.
2 bangs.
2 bangs! Hey, 2 bangs.
What was a man walk by your window?
What was a man walk by your window?
What talking about?
By your window?
Yep, by my window. Right outside the window of my little shack.
And could you see the man's face?
Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him.
This is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony. Yeah, it's about like, do you need the Tursk, Tursk, Tursk. I have a bad feeling about this.
I just didn't know if there was another line coming in after.
Oh, I was excited for a deep tisk. That man was the defendant, and you saying, I can't believe he's dead.
Was that new?
Yeah.
I don't remember you saying that.
Who says that? Like, I can't believe he's dead!
I can't believe
Wow!
he's dead.
And actually, hold on. Sorry.
No, I'm good.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay. Energy's high enough, I feel like we'll be okay. You all let us know at home if we're too loud or too quiet, just overall, or if the game's too loud. What do you mean by that? Are you sure? Oh. Dad! Papa!
Dead certain, Keith. He said, I can't believe he's dead, as he was walking by, too.
Ooh.
Witness, are you sure that that person you saw was Miles Edgeworth?
It was him, that Edgeworth boy.
This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt. On Karma. He lured me into a cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall. Wait. Let's see when he blinks. Okay, never mind.
Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us.
I'd better act quick, or this trial is gonna be over. Ooh. Well, what are we objecting? What do you think?
I think we raise an objection, but you're welcome to choose what you want. You want Edward to die?
Yeah. Die. So good luck, Edgeworth. Your Honor, we proved in yesterday's trial that could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun.
Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun? And the photograph showing a man firing with his left hand?
Exactly.
That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his prints after he fired. You are ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness's testimony is true.
The judge is lost in thought. What should I do?
Why does he keep asking
Yeah,
you
just
this?
do it, Phoenix. Your Honor, this witness claims that Edgeworth said, "I can't believe he's dead." But his word is all we have. If he were telling a lie...
Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all.
How stretchy is that suit? Well, I guess it's gonna be all baggy when he leaves the courtroom at this rate. Just in that one spot. Just gotta stop pulling on it.
Apparently, you have yet to realize even this basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof.
Ugh.
Nick, do we have evidence?
It's no good. There's nothing I can do.
Are you sure?
To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore.
Please. Can you hear me, sis? Please. We need your help. Nick needs you.
3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. Are you not counting any of the time from yesterday?
Yeah, like, this is a 3-day trial. What are you talking about? You ass? Enough! Oh, I had a burp. The witness may leave the stand. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial, nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. What? No! This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
Oh no.
Except the judge will... I'm the judge. I'm gonna leave now. The accused will surrender to the court immediately.
He just talks in third person now.
To be held pending the trial at higher court. Then the judge will go home, reheat some spaghetti, and have a good weekend. Within a month from today's date. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Wait!
Oh, she does it again?
I don't know that was...
Who said it's just now me? Huh?
Yeah?
What?
Oh, it's Larry!
What? Larry?
I forgot.
What are you doing here?
Listen! You gotta listen to me! I forgot what I do for him. I kind of got it mixed up with my old man voice a little bit.
Isn't that kind of like Shaggy almost?
I was there in the park the night of the murder. I guess, like, I did do a Shaggy thing from the first time, but I think the second time I was doing more of like a surfer bro.
Well, yeah,
I'm so inconsistent.
Zoinks Edgeworth.
I wasn't sure about it until yesterday. But today I remembered it.
Remembered what?
The gunshot! I heard it too!
Good job, Larry. Order!
What is the meaning of this?
You don't have to use the paper towel, too.
It's fun!
It is fun.
The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment.
One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So you say you heard a gunshot?
Yeah, I did. A gunshot that night. I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony.
I was sitting on the bench.
And like...
Jeez,
it's taking a minute for me to get into this. But then I realized something he said was different from what I remember. Anywho, I just can't sit here and let y'all call Edgy a murderer.
It's me, old bag.
Zoinks! Sorry. No. I only have so many voices in the bag.
Just rooting through your literal chest of hats, like, I only have so many.
I also haven't watched Scooby-Doo in like 100 years.
Scooby-Doo. Just be William Afton.
People Afton.
People Afton.
It's just not right. No, I'm getting too into the old bag there. Sorry.
Be more simp-like. Be like, oh man, just because. Well, that's like Morty from like Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, Phoenix.
Oh, I'll testify. Let me testify.
I think we're getting closer.
You could be.
I literally can't remember what it is. No, I'm not picky. Order. I just literally can't remember what he sounds like. Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed.
Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over.
Nick! This is it. Larry's given us one final chance at this.
She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. He could make things even worse.
Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse.
You're right. Okay. Your Honor, if there is another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right there, right now, right here, right now.
A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned.
Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard.
What is this?
Justice? What? Law in a law place? Crazy. I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty.
Can you do that?
I'm sure, like, I don't know. Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now!
What?
What?
Sorry.
The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. Court is adjourned. Court is adjourned. I eat your spaghetti in 5 minutes. And it takes 4 minutes to heat up. Whoa, that was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your... the edgeworth of your seat like that, Edgeworth. I hope you don't die.
I've seen worse.
Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there.
Larry was at the lake that night?
Yes. He said he went looking for the steel samurai balloon that flew into the lake.
Oh, right. And he found the balloon in the air tank that night?
Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth. Edgeworth!
Huh? You say something, right?
Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong?
It's nothing.
You sure?
Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you.
What's that?
Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon?
Because I killed him.
Oh.
Oh.
When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really.
I see.
Right.
Yeah?
This might be our chance.
Our chance?
Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials.
Is that... I know when it's like Von Karma or, you know, that sort of thing. Wouldn't you still capitalize the V since it's the beginning of a sentence? Or is that correct?
I think you'd capitalize it because it's the beginning of a sentence.
Yeah, okay. Perfect trials?
Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success.
Estevan says no, and
No?
that's enough of a source for me.
That's fair.
No explanation needed.
This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry.
But like grammatically, wouldn't you?
But you always capitalize the beginning of
Yeah.
a sentence, regardless of whether it's a proper noun or not.
Yeah, because what's the name of that one like painter, inventor guy or whatever. Were they?
Van Gogh. Van Gogh.
Well, not what I was thinking, but same premise. Yeah, I mean, you always capitalize it, even though it's not his first name or anything.
Well, I mean, Da Vinci?
Well, yeah, you always capitalize the D in Da Vinci.
But I mean, regardless of that rule or not, it was a beginning of a sentence.
Yeah, I think that overpowers it. I agree. That's good. What are you getting at?
It's unlikely his testimony will be full of holes. Or it's likely, not unlikely.
His testimony's full of holes. I've seen the future.
It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right?
Oh my god, a game where they time travel would be so goofy and I would love it.
That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth.
Milk. Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15! Everything's on Larry now. What?
Maybe you take a turn being Larry.
You want me to be Larry? Why?
I can't get into it.
You don't want to be living like Larry? I don't know what voice is going to come out of me. Court, do you want to be the judge then?
I don't be doing two old men. I think I'd rather be Larry.
You doing two old men? Yuck.
Just differentiating between the voices is difficult.
Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw. On the night of December 24th. Oh, wow, I could not read that.
Right, leave it to me.
Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance.
Could do muscle man for Larry.
Do that!
That would hurt my voice so bad.
You know who else didn't have to prep for his witness? My mom!
I think what might come out of me would be unlistenable.
What if you just, like, whisper? Like, ASMR whisper, like, yeah, I totally saw Edgeworth kill that guy. JK, I didn't. Or whatever he's gonna say. One Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. Night of murder.
That night. That. I'm so screwed up. Sorry.
No, I love this so much. I'm not laughing at you. I promise. I promise. Also, I love your pajamas. I just realized you're in pajamas.
I mean, sweat.
Schwetch.
That night.
The old man. I can't get into it. I really can't.
You could do like you could do a British voice.
For Larry?
Oi! I believe you. You could do Simlish, and then we could translate.
No.
Do you want me to do this one testimony, and then you could be him for the rest of it?
Give it a go.
I don't even know what Larry sounds like. That night, I was out in a boat on the lake.
That's pretty good.
You know who else was out on a boat on the lake? Edgeworth. My mom! Okay. I was looking for something, and I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back in the rental shop dock. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. Every time I see this sprite of him, I always think of Shaggy.
Yeah, I think Shaggy is the way to go, but for some reason I can't do it.
Jeez, Scoob.
Which I think I did pretty good the first time we played.
I like your Larry voice. I just can't remember what it is.
But yeah, I should have done more warm-ups before we started, or a lot of times when I know we're gonna do Ace Attorney before I come over, I like practice in the car on the way over. But I did not do that today for one, and for two, my drive is much shorter these days.
Because you speed now. Instead of going 40 miles an hour, you go 80. So it cuts the time in half. That was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor.
What's wrong, Nick?
It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared.
Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick.
And we do all these crazy voices for him. He looks so normal right now.
He does look pretty normal.
Hello, I'm Larry.
You could just do it normal.
I'm Larry the dog. No. Okay, and then I was on the bottom, like, I was looking for something, I found it. I guess we could ask, like, what were you looking for?
What did you look for?
What did you look for?
I don't know if we're supposed to present on there, if we're supposed to.
Oh, right. I kind of forgot that was a gameplay aspect. Looking for something?
Yeah.
Excellent. Mr. Butts, what was it you were looking for?
What the witness was searching for is irrelevant. Most likely he was hunting for this Gordy.
That's surprisingly close to the truth,
Gordon.
in a sense. Gordy.
What is Gordy? Well, I mean, I know. Oh, I know like Gordy is like because it's Gord Lake, but and it's like Nessie, like Loch Ness, but like Gordy is usually short for Gordon.
Yeah?
I couldn't remember.
Gordon, is that what we call it?
The name?
I mean, I've never heard, like, someone call Gordon Gord.
Gordy.
I don't think that's been an experience I've had.
I've never met anyone named Gordon.
Gordon. Well, Gordon Ramsay. I guess he's the most popular Gordon.
Do people call him Gordy?
Gordy. I think someone did call him Gordy once on a show, and he's like, Gordy!
Chef Gordy.
And he was really mad, but I don't know, maybe his friends called him Gordy.
This is all irrelevant. Let's get it over with.
So I quietly stepped in the ball back and then just I heard a bang and it book.
After I heard that
Single gunshot.
Only
No.
one.
So you only heard one bang, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, Nick?
It was a pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess I should just start working on the contradictions.
Sorry. I wish I could be more helpful. I wish I could call my sister.
Yeah, me too!
She's not gonna help Edward.
Too stinky of a guy. Okay, let's just see what we have here.
Yeah.
Camera.
I think there's something that talks about 2 shots that you get it. Oh, do we have the other picture that was just like... Oh, wait.
Yeah, that.
2 gunshots. Yeah, I think we gotta present
On the one we just did. That
the
one.
single gunshot.
Yeah, single gunshot. No. Objection. Wait a sec, Larry.
What?
You only heard one bang? You're sure?
That's what I said. Sorry, he's like too puberty. Like, there's not enough, like...
Oh, jeez, Rick.
Ah.
You've done it again. But Miss Lotta Hart testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night.
Like... Huh?
Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said?
Yeah, yo, Nick, please.
Huh?
You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. I can't do it, man.
You can just do your normal voice, too.
So you've got to treat me nice and stuff, okay?
What was the name of the lady in one of the first cases, in Mia's case? The cutie lady? April May?
Yeah.
You could do her voice.
No.
Mr. Butts,
What?
you only heard one gunshot. Are you sure?
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure.
Not sure? How could you not be sure?
Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was listening to something else.
Something else?
My radio, dude, with my headphones.
What? Order, stop that booing. Mr. Butts, you were listening to the radio with your headphones.
Yeah, so what? Is that a crime? I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. What's the big deal?
Mr. Von Karma, your opinion?
Waste of time. I do not accept this witness, nor his shoddy testimony.
Shitty. Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony? Yeah, because that'd be funny. Your Honor, please allow this witness to continue the testimony. Humbug.
Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost.
Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio.
Right, leave it to me.
I wouldn't if there were any. I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this. Believe me.
Thank you for your patience.
No patience needed. I'm just having fun. But you are cold. You need blanket on your face. Tea on your face. Would you boo? Tea in your cold face. Aw, I got zits on my nose. I'm sorry.
What?
I found them coming home today.
Found him.
Found them. They were hiding.
It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all request radio show on the radio. See? I put radio in there more times than
I was listening to it real radio loud like.
real booming loud, like radio. But I'm sure I heard that gunshot.
Sure, I heard that radio.
Yeah.
Strong.
I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too.
Oh. You were listening to your radio at a high volume.
Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country?
Technically not, because it takes 3 days to kill someone. I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is.
Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio.
You know how songs have one drum beat in the middle of a song and another? True enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony. Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. Excuse me? DJ... An announcer. The guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, what this means is, when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so we could have heard the gunshot from the lake. Ooh, I like that. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright. I can't believe I'm continuing this charade. Charade.
We're playing charades?
Charades.
We're playing charades?
Charades.
I'm so baller at charades, dude.
Baller at charades. Okay. I'm sure.
What did you hear?
What'd you hear?
What did you hear?
I swear if he says, like, he was saying Happy New Year or something.
No, it's close.
or, you know, Merry Christmas, because it's Christmas. What did she say? Why are you assuming it's a woman?
The DJ was a woman.
I assumed it was a man, so I guess we're both sexist.
The doctor was
The doctor,
the child.
the doctor was the mom. It was the cabin of an airplane.
No. Mr. Wright. I was letting you finish your song.
Oh, I couldn't remember. The doctor was the mother. It was the cabin of an
cease
airplane.
this pointless question. I'm sorry.
Larry was listening to Hey Riddle Riddle.
What possible good could knowing what a radio DJ said do us?
Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. I'll allow the question only if you see some reason why we should care. We don't care. We should care. I like how it's we don't care and we should care, mean like we don't care, but we should.
Both are true.
Both are true. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should.
Why?
Well, how do you know if we don't ask, huh?
You made a cute face.
Yeah, I like your face.
Yeah. Excuse your face. Okay.
Fine, very
Enough.
well. Enough smushiness. Smushiness. Mr. Butts, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot?
This one said, hey,
It's almost Christmas.
It's almost Christmas.
It's almost Christmas.
Do we press or should we present something?
You gotta. Well, almost Christmas. Means it.
What do we
Press
have
it,
again?
baby. After midnight.
Oh, wait, yeah.
It's almost Christmas.
So that one? That one?
I don't know if we're supposed to press it first or if we could just present this. Either way.
Yeah, let's do it. Why not?
Oh, the music stopped.
Ooh. Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct?
Huh? What's with the face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know that I don't scare that easy.
Is something the matter, Mr. Wright? Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? Oh. Oh, the DJ said, hey, it's almost Christmas when he heard the gunshot. Indeed, and almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Oh, it's the meme! It's the meme!
Good job.
Christmas
We got
memes, it was
there.
Christmas.
We could have had this at Christmas, but we didn't play for 2 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Christmas means it was Christmas.
Promise.
Christmas means Christmas. Oh my gosh, I should have known from the context, but oh my gosh, that's so good. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. That would seem to be the case, yes. But that contradicts the 2 testimonies we've heard so far, Your Honor. Both Miss Hart and the old man said it was after midnight when they heard the shots. In other words, when they heard the gunshots, it was already Christmas! This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. Order! Order! What does this mean? The 2 prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight.
Judge, the answer is simple.
Tooth. Anyway,
Aww. What happened?
I just have one tooth that's ground down a lot more than the other, and so I like hit this tooth when I talk sometimes.
Aww.
Owie.
The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him. Suspicious. What?
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butts' claim he heard the gunshot before midnight?
Larry's right.
Yeah. Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard that gunshot before midnight.
Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim? Show me evidence that there was a gunshot before midnight.
It's the photograph. There's 2 photographs, so you gotta click on the right one, not that one. 11:50.
Yeah? Yeah?
An empty lake.
Okay. Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. This was taken by our witness yesterday. Miss Lotta Hart, with her automatic camera.
My camera.
My camera!
My camera.
The timestamp on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m. Oh. But there's nothing on the lake in this picture. Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all. What do you mean? Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set to go off in response to loud noises. Ha! Correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. That is why this photograph was taken. In other words, when Larry heard that gunshot, it was most definitely still Christmas Eve. Indeed, it would seem that is the case. Then where does that leave us? Miss Hart testified that she heard the gunshots after midnight. Are you claiming she was mistaken? Not at all, Your Honor. It is a fact that the camera also triggered at 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, that night there were 2 sets of gunshots, with a 25-minute pause between them. Why would this be? Ooh.
Don't be fooled, Judge. That camera was set to respond to loud noises.
Yes?
Loud noises.
Plain loud noises. No, Siri.
There is no proof that the loud noise was at a... that... There's no... There's no proof that the loud noise at 11:50 was a gunshot. At 11:50.
Setting timer for 11:50 for gunshot. No, Siri.
Why? The witness could have sneezed, triggering the camera.
Could have been a big old fart.
The camera. Yeah, it could have been a fart. Hey, my nose was clear that night, man. Clear.
Ah, so jealous. Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. Can you prove that the loud noise at 11:50 p.m. wasn't a gunshot? Burping. Please show the court evidence if you have any.
3 times.
3 times?
What were we? I don't know that that's right.
Well, I hit it. This is my evidence. Oh, no. He's got a gun! The murder weapon.
It was fired 3 times.
Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times.
Okay, the music kept going, so I was scared that we got it wrong.
Maybe it's like a duel, like you gotta pick one and then the other. When, then, was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. That 3rd shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight. Order! Order! That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake.
Exactly. If this is true, there were 2 sets of gunshops separated by gunshops. There were 2 sets of
2 shits of gun shits.
Sorry. If this is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes.
That's what I said.
25.
25 minutes. Setting timer for 2 gunshots.
One at 11:50, another at 15 minutes after midnight. 11:50. What if I just did every time you die? Okay, I might do it. Why, I ask you? Why? Why?
Uh-oh. I better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes? Ah!
What's wrong, Nick?
Not the right kind of scream, but... I have it. I have it!
Bathroom?
You go to the bathroom, Nick? You need a...
Gotta have a little breather.
Yeah, it's fine.
Then go out in the hallway for a
Okay.
second.
Alright, I'll hold your purse.
Huh?
Remember the case with the steel samurai?
Huh? Yeah, of course I remember.
As much as I'd like to forget, the murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case.
What do you mean?
Maya.
Yeah?
If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. I've got a hunch, and I'm gonna run with it.
Right. I mean, is this safe?
Safe? We've already gotten a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose.
It's pretty shady that they let Larry just, you know, obviously he's a friend of yours, you know him, and he just comes and says, oh, I experienced this, like, and they just let him testify.
And it doesn't match up with any other witnesses, but believe me...
You look real shady, Nick.
Thanks! You just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay?
Right, Nick.
Blub, 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 blub. Fishy. Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? The testimony just now has cleared up this entire case.
I think your friend just randomly shows up. Yeah, I witnessed it.
I didn't do, not guilty.
Hot milky.
Hot milky. Is there like a crop top for like, you know, big boobs that says hot milky on there?
Probably.
I want one.
I'll Google it later.
I want it to be like the Hooters tank top, but it says hot milky on it.
Ooh.
What do you mean, Mr. Wright?
We finally realized the truth. There can be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself.
Wrong, Von Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. No.
Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, one boat was on that lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph.
One boat, two penises, a gun.
The defendant, Edgeworth, and the victim, Robert Hammond, were on that boat.
Robert Hammond.
Calling Robert Hammond. You have no contacts labeled as Robert Hammond in your phone.
Would it be more incriminating if he did?
Guy I'm gonna kill.
There was a gunshot fired on that boat, and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It could not have been suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on that boat.
I admit it is hard to imagine any other possibility. Yes. But this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? We have I got a burp. Okay. We have photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. The timestamp on the photo says 15.
Hi, Sugar Cube.
Sugar Cube! Jack in the Box. Ooh.
Those are usually a little bizarre.
Yeah, we don't really have Jack in the Boxes where we're from. I don't think. I've never been to Jack in the Box.
Oh, I've been to Jack in the Box.
Is it good?
It's okay.
I know they have the scary clown, and that's about all I know about it.
The thing is, I think they have like burgers and stuff, but I only ever had their breakfast food. Like, you usually go. I'm not really sure why.
You're from Wisconsin too? Do we have Jack in the Boxes in Wisconsin?
I don't know.
I'm gonna hold on. It's stopping everything right now. I'm gonna look up the nearest Jack in the Box. I won't say where it is. I'll just say how many miles. Oh. Not Jackknife. The closest Jack in the Box is 4.5 hours away.
Nice.
Interesting. Huh, okay. Well, welcome, Sugar Cube.
But I remember the commercials were always really weird.
Yeah. I'm Jack in the Box. I don't actually.
You've never had it.
I just don't want the experience. And burger.
Burgers, Nick.
Burgers. Oh, we can't have McDonald's 2 days in a row. We can't. My tummy can't handle it. Ugh. But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Only in the big town like Milwaukee. Big town, Milwaukee. Big guy. Yeah, I didn't see any, at least on my map. Maybe it's just because they were closed or something, but... Robert Hammond was killed then. 25 minutes before the shot in the lake. That's the only way that Edgeworth could be innocent.
Mr. Wright, are you quite mad?
I'm
Explain
furious.
Who the two men on the boat are.
Oh, is it? It's still Edgeworth and Hammond.
No.
No, is it the
No. Yeah?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, is Hammond still alive? No, Hammond's not still alive.
Hammond's dead.
Yeah.
He was dead before, because they're saying that the gunshot before was the actual murder.
Yeah, but wouldn't Edgeworth know that Hammond is in the boat with him? Or are they saying, like, Hammond is the murderer, so technically it's...
Hammond is dead.
Yeah, but then wouldn't Edgeworth know that Hammond's in the boat with him?
No. Because the last time he saw Hammond was supposedly when he was baby.
Okay, so it is Edgeworth and the murderer. I see. Of course, it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer killed John Hammond. That's the Jurassic Park guy.
Oh.
Aw. Good. I'm glad he's dead. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth.
Does he go by Bert or does he go by Rob?
Well, I'm still trying to figure out the pun, like rob him.
I don't know if there is one.
Robmond? Bertmund? I don't know. I want there to be so badly.
I'll look on the wiki later or something and see what other people are thinking.
What? Are you serious? Yes. Edgeworth won't tell us why he went into the lake that night.
It was Gordy.
However, I have a hunch. Steel Samurai in there. You gotta swim around to find him.
That would be really funny.
Yeah, I gotta find him.
I wish that was the case.
That would be very good. It would be pretty great if just all of Miles Edgeworth's like motivations were Steel Samurai based.
Me. If I was Miles Edgeworth.
Excellent. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place.
That's the other thing is, like, I guess, like, it's possible that he wouldn't remember what he looks like, because, like, why would he? But also, like, it's a case pertaining to him specifically. You'd think you would sort of stay up to date on.
Yeah.
And also that Robert Hammond was also a lawyer at Grossberg's firm, right?
Yeah, like, why wouldn't
so
you Google him once?
Well, but you'd think you'd go up against him in all these years, eventually, at some point.
Yeah.
And that you'd sort of remember, but I guess it's dark, you're in the middle of the lake, it's cold, it's foggy.
Well, like, if someone was gonna ask me to go to a lake at midnight on Christmas, well, I'd Google them. At least a tiny bit.
Yeah.
Just be like... And even like, yeah, okay, Google doesn't exist, whatever. Look him up in the phone book. Look up any information about him. Ask Grossberg.
Google exists. This takes place in the future.
Oh, okay, that's fair. How far into the future? I've asked this, but
I forget what year. It's not
like 2017 or like 2200.
It's not in the future anymore, but when it came out, it was in the future.
Okay, so it was like 2010, maybe.
Yeah, I'd have to look at it, but I'm not gonna do that right now because we got games to play.
Stuff to do.
But it was before the pandemic, I believe. But I feel like
I feel like it must have been before you got into Ace Attorney, because otherwise you'd be like, it's when Ace Attorney takes place. I'm not sure what to make of all this. Yeah, you look it up, because otherwise that's all I'm going to be thinking about. I'll take a bite of my Cosmic Brownie.
Ludicrous!
My favorite artist.
It takes place in 2016.
So Trump is president. Excellent. Good. Okay. Well, not good, but funny in this context. I like that Trump exists in the same universe as Von Karma. Mr. Wright. What's the name of the murderer, then? Murderer's name. Right. It's Miles Edward.
A lot of heart.
A lot of heart. Is it just a...
I don't know.
Yeah, because it's no... It'd be very... It would be so funny if it was... The two people were in the boat was Miles Edgeworth and the murderer was Miles Edgeworth. Random question, have y'all met each other's families? I lurk around. I lurk around the garbage cans, sniffing for food and bananas. Banana peels, mostly.
Like in Stardew Valley?
Yeah, I dig around your trash, and sometimes, like, when you make the special of the day, you'll just put a plate of it in the garbage, and I'll take it out. And you do the same with my family.
No, like, Ren's been to my house, or my parents' house, and they have, like, games in the basement. We play pool.
Yeah. My family's a little further away, and, well, also, I guess my parents are divorced, so it's not like we've had a sit-down Thanksgiving meal. I only ask because my BF is gonna meet my parents because I'm anxious about it. I would say just, like, roll with the punches. You know, if there's tension, you being stressed about it is only gonna make it worse. So just pretend like you're introducing a friend and be there. Be on your boyfriend's side, I would say. If there is tension, you want to be on your boyfriend's side because he's probably gonna be more nervous than your parents are.
Yeah, that's sound advice.
Yeah.
It just happened really casually for us a bit, I think, at least meeting my parents, just because I think my parents' house tends to be a hub where everybody sort of plays games and hangs out. Like, they have people in and out.
Yeah.
Like, I have a bigger family, so...
Yeah, plus I knew some of your family members before we were dating, so it wasn't like a weird, big thing.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, I'm gonna hang out with some friends. And also my girlfriend, by happenstance. So, I guess ours isn't a great example for the whole, like, formally introducing, but
No.
It'll be fine. Don't stress too much about it. Be on your boyfriend's side. He's the guest, so make sure he's more comfortable. If your parents are all in arms about it, that's their issue, and it's good to know now than later, so...
You can do it.
You can do it. And that being said, you can have a whole bunch of fun, so
Good
that's
luck.
always an option. Yeah, good luck. I don't know. Actually, I don't know the first name. You don't know?
Again, you waste my time.
I don't know because he never told us. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop. That old man. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond. The caretaker of the boat... Did I stop right before this? Because I do not remember this.
Oh.
Where did he do
Perhaps.
this? There weren't any boats on the lake then. Why would he have to go all the way out on the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest that the real scene of this crime was not on a boat? What? Well then, where did the murder take place? Show the judge where the murder really took place. Asked if been redeeming first. And a Korean barbecue. Aw.
That sounds delicious.
That would be a bad place because I'd just be focused on the Korean barbecue.
Well, that's kind of good because at least there's something else to focus on. Like, you're in a place with... I mean, it could be overwhelming because there's a lot.
Well, it's like there's an activity to focus on and talk about as a good starting point. And also, if it does get kind of awkward, at least, like, you know, it can't escalate so much in a public place.
You're trapped by social convention.
I'm stroking
Like Perry the platypus.
A platypus? Perry the platypus! Okay. I think the murder...
I don't know how we would know this.
Did it take place in a boat?
I think they say at the shop. Like, I think it's there.
Yeah.
But I don't know how we would know that. I don't think there's any evidence.
Ooh. Okay. Right there.
I could be wrong. It's been a while.
Here, of course, the boat shop where he lives. That way he could meet with the victim without anyone seeing.
Do you have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime?
Recall Larry's testimony, if you will.
Ha ha ha.
That's funny. That's a funny animation. That night he
Larry went in that exact pattern.
Yeah, he's like, I gotta search the whole lake for this thing. And just went in this tiny little 10 by 10 square. That night he was out on the lake in a boat searching for something. Bro's lost. Oh, he crashed into another boat. He finds it and returns the boat. Then, just as he's starting to head for home, he hears a gunshot. You heard a gunshot, Your Honor. Read that weird. Even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned a boat? The boat shop.
I guess that makes enough sense.
That's dumb. Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning. I like this case overall. Got a couple of stinky parts. Yes, Your Honor.
Nick, are you sure about this?
Not really. But I think if I start at the very beginning, and I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop.
I know who remember this photo.
Where's his mouth so
What?
big? No, show us that photo again.
I don't...
This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got in the boat with Edgeworth and went out onto the middle of the lake. Sus!
An imposter.
Who fired the pistol in the boat, Mr. Wright? Wouldn't it be the boat shop
Yeah.
caretaker? Yeah. Haha.
Interesting.
This is funny.
He looks much more intense. Like, that doesn't look like the same dude.
No, also, I'll have to look at his beard again.
I think he could be played by Willem Dafoe if he looked like this.
Yeah! Oh my gosh, I would love Willem Dafoe. Okay, yeah, we
As
gotta
the
cast.
Boat shop caretaker.
Yeah, I would want Willem Dafoe in every character role. Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice. Both missed Edgeworth on purpose.
Edgeworth can be, Mads Mikkelsen.
Yeah! Yes, I'm 27 or whatever. I'm not 1 foot in the grave already. Okay, who's Phoenix Wright?
I don't know.
Timothée Chalamet.
Chalamet.
But then this would have to be a musical. Wait a minute. Yes? Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone? Details.
Know this, Mr. Wright. Well, I guess you could have... Actually, Von Karma wouldn't be a bad, if you...
Willem Dafoe?
Well, I suppose. Give Willem Dafoe in every role in Ace Attorney.
Oh, I actually would love Willem Dafoe as Von Karma.
But also, Mads Mikkelsen wouldn't be a bad Von Karma.
I could see that. I need to watch more movies where Mads Mikkelsen yells. See, I watch him in a lot of quiet.
Yeah, no,
things.
it wasn't because of the yelling. I was just like visually, because he's like kind of got
Yeah.
the gray hair that he pulls off very well.
He's also like, I feel like he has a more defined face.
Yeah,
And like, not just from working out, but like overall, like a stronger body shape.
Yeah, he just looks like he'd visually look really good in that role. I guess I wasn't thinking about the acting aspect of it, but like, I think he could pull off that look.
Yeah.
One earring.
One earring, absolutely. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Okay.
But you could guess Willem Dafoe. Like, Willem Dafoe could do the yelling. For
Yeah.
sure.
Willem Dafoe yelling out of nowhere would be like,
Scary.
all right, this is where the movie
Yeah.
starts.
That'd be intense.
I would like it. I would like that a lot. You know what I miss most about Wisconsin? Willem Dafoe. He was born in Appleton. Or it was he at least grew up in Appleton. One of those things. Just like Harry Houdini. Or weird foods. Cheese. I've been in a big cheese food lately. Mmm.
Tony Shalhoub from Milwaukee? Is that
Oh, is he from Wisconsin? Oh,
yeah.
He seems like a Wisconsinite.
Is it Green Bay? Is he Green Bay or Milwaukee?
I feel like Tony Shalhoub's from Green Bay. That sounds more familiar.
Yeah, I think when I looked it up the other day.
Yeah. Tony Shalhoub. Yeah, Monk. He is Monk. Oh, don't put that away just yet. Cheese curds, chicken Alfredo.
Mac and cheese pizza.
Mac and cheese pizza!
Let's go!
Every pizza place has mac and cheese pizza. It's so good. I've lived in Wisconsin my whole life, and I'm just discovering how good Quick Trip food is.
Yeah, I worked there for 4 years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you introduced me to that hamburger, and I didn't love that, but I do like the parfaits they have there.
Yeah, I like
That's
their
good.
parfaits. Sorry. Okay.
No,
back to
I
the
was
case.
thinking about food and Willem Dafoe, as I usually do.
The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. You lose. You bumped into the ceiling, which now has to be washed and sterilized. So you get nothing. I think I did this bit before. It feels familiar.
I definitely laughed at it before because, well, I remember.
But he keeps saying you lose.
You
It's
lose.
hard not to get into it.
I feel like if well, they're always spiders. I feel like if Gene Wilder was still alive, I could maybe experimentally see him as Von Karma.
That would be interesting.
Because I feel like he has the dramatics
Mm.
to, like, pull it off without being overly silly. Like, it's goofy, but not enough to not be like, okay, I understand why other characters take him seriously.
Yeah, and I don't think he got very many roles with that sort of vibe, or it would be interesting to see it.
Yeah. I guess I'm thinking of a lot of actors that maybe have a deeper voice, but and Gene Wilder has a higher pitched voice,
could
but
be
he's
fun.
good at yelling.
I think it would be fun. Yeah.
Okay.
But I also feel like there's plenty of other opportunities you could put him in as Ace Attorney characters, but I'm not sure. Maybe not in this game.
Yeah, maybe not. Anyway. Oh, we also need someone who's good at snapping.
Ooh. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice.
It's to create a witness, but gosh, that would be so funny. Like, I tried to shoot Edgeworth, I missed. I tried again, I missed again, and so I just gave up and I jumped into the lake out of embarrassment.
That would be really funny.
Create a witness.
Every time there's a red word, just do it in Siri voice.
I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. I did like the last part like a robot. Create a witness? This, I know it's just how he's dressed. Doc Ock.
Oh, yeah.
It's just because of how he's dressed.
Yeah.
But him. Oh, I'm trying to put Mark Ruffalo in here somehow.
Gumshoe.
Immediately correct answer. I don't know why I would have to think more than 2 seconds about it. It is Gumshoe. He has just the right amount of, I'm a detective and my heart's in it, but sometimes, man, I just don't know how to be a detective. I'm sorry.
It's perfect.
Like, oh, he's so lovable. Okay. The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and he fires again. Then... the murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him.
It would suck in December. Middle of the night, cold water.
Yeah, he's in a big old coat.
I see.
Edward didn't just see him swimming away.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, like... Also, he's like, oh, he got shot. But, like...
Do you, like, get a snorkel in his pocket?
Well, I get it's, like, a stressful situation, you can't think straight, but I feel like I would notice the difference between someone getting shot twice and shooting a gun twice.
Yeah. Especially as somebody so close to crime as a job, as an occupation.
Especially since, like, you have to pull a gun out and then aim it, which takes at least 1 second.
Well, that, but also, why didn't Edward, like, tell us any of... Like, he was so vague about everything. Like, I feel like you should be telling your lawyer more
Yeah.
than Edward tells us.
And also, like, wouldn't... So, I feel like this guy didn't pretend to die. He definitely would have just jumped in.
Yeah, and you'd see that.
And even if you didn't see him swimming, you'd
Also,
definitely
why
be
didn't
like...
the boat flip from the energy change? Like, you jump off a boat and
Exactly.
the boat doesn't, like, flip or...
Edgeworth needs to be more observant. He's supposed to be this amazing prosecutor, but he's like, I don't know if a guy got shot or did the shooting, but I was scared.
He's a big old dorky dingus.
And then he picks up the gun right away,
He's
like,
so silly.
okay.
Wee silly guy.
Edgeworth, we love you.
Do we?
I don't know. I do.
Send him to the principal's office.
Someone
and
needs
have
to
him
love him.
expelled.
I did not!
To someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other.
The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice, to draw attention to the boat. But even so, like, wouldn't people hear, like, yeah, I heard 2 gunshots, but then there's only 1 gunshot in the guy, or in the body.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, but dog a
interesting.
tweet. Oh, he's not here. Where is he? Where is him?
He's just upstairs.
Oh. Ah. Maybe I'll... Yeah. Do I have treats left? Should I go see if I can... Sugar
Lure
Cube,
him.
should I go lure him, or should I give him extra treats later for whenever he comes down? No spiders in there. Spiders, George. I'll give him a twee boy.
Okay.
Okay. He does prefer that option. So I forget I need to just turn that option off when he's not down here.
Yeah.
But I love giving him treats.
If you do hear jingling, I'm wearing ears with bells.
Oh yeah. like cat ears, not
Yeah.
like human ears.
Elf ears.
Elf ears. Just came from a Renaissance fair. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body and threw the body into the lake. That is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake. No.
Bailiff? Bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker, quickly!
Didn't get his name?
Very
I
well.
can't remember his name.
But well, he says like he can't remember anything from like a few years ago or whatever. But you remember your name forever.
I mean, you have to do taxes
Yeah,
to own a boat
he
rental
doesn't do
shop.
taxes.
Very well. While we're waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand.
Ooh. What's your favorite color? What's your favorite cereal?
Yellow.
Yellow. Is it yellow?
No, look at his clothes.
Well, I don't know. I was like, I'm sure there's like an art book or something where it says what his favorite color
No,
is.
well, you go into his office, and his office is like burgundy. Like his car is like red. Like everything he owns, he's like obsessed with this color.
That's excellent.
It'd be funny if his favorite color was just
Yellow. That reminds me of the Tumblr post of what's Winnie the Pooh's Favorite color? Red, because shirt's red. No, you fucking idiot. It's yellow because he likes honey. And yellow is the color of honey. Anyway.
Objection. Hold it.
Edward's
His favorite color is
red because his suit's red. No, you fucking idiot. It's yellow because he likes honey. It's blue because he likes Phoenix.
No.
Aw.
Oh, gross.
Nah.
Wish
Don't judge by fanfics.
Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense has said?
Yes.
Well, why did you go to the lake that night?
What Wright has said was mostly correct.
My favorite color is yellow.
Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come by the boat shop. Sorry. Let me start this line over.
Yeah.
He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me.
Sorry. Oh man, this cosmic brownie is like paste.
Something
Toothpaste.
important?
Brushing my teeth with cosmic brownie.
Brusha.
Something important?
I'm sorry. I can't say what it was.
We were kissing.
Oh, salacious.
Your Honor, sir.
Bailiff, we are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet.
The witness has disappeared. Yes, Bishop Hunter. I'm sorry, don't fire me again.
What?
What should I do?
Well, find him, quickly! We cannot allow him to get away!
What a shitty bailiff. What should I do? What do you think? Go find him.
Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared.
A search warrant has already been issued.
It goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed.
Strange that a circumstance.
So they are allowed 4 days.
No.
But it's the 3rd day.
I don't know. I don't think that
Yeah.
it is.
But hold on. Hold on. What? See? Okay, day 3. And then when I save... What?
Interesting.
I mean, we'll save here, but... Then...
Oh, I guess it does say day 3. I guess we'll see what it says.
I-
'Cause
that
I
must-
thought there was only 3 days.
That
in
must
this
be a
trial.
glitch, because we did just... Oh, I guess that was an overwrite, and it was
Oh, okay.
saying
My bad.
we're overwriting day 2. But
I thought there was only 3 days in this trial.
here we go.
I'm not sure.
Weird. We'll get day 4, because Edgeworth is a special baby boy.
Because he's a special baby
Because
boy.
we love him.
You haven't kissed him.
I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing.
Maybe we find him today.
Yeah, maybe do that instead. It's 10 a.m. Like, how long? Whatever.
Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important in this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is.
I want him. Give him to me.
No, we did the tomato thing.
Hi, Mater. It's great to be back in Radiator Springs.
I want you.
What?
You do it so good.
I love it. It lives in my brain rent free. I just love, like, gotta mention Radiator Springs.
Very well. Court is adjourned.
Is it though? Oh, yeah. What is that thing next to the couch?
I thought it was an ashtray. I don't know.
That would make sense. Yeah, okay.
Why are they allowed to smoke in here?
That's what I'm wondering.
It's urinal.
Baby.
It's a little tiny grill.
Oh my god, I would love for like all our characters to be having like some emotional tense conversation, and then for like 2 quick like lines there's a guy peeing in it.
Someone's grilling a tiny steak on that little grill next to them.
This is my burger.
Yeah, it's for burgers, Nick.
Burger time.
Yay, Nick! You did it!
Yeah. Who are you? What have you done with Maya?
You did it!
Great.
Great!
I put in my 2 weeks notice. Also, I'm going on vacation for 2 weeks. Well, at least we got out. Well.
Okay.
At least we got out from under that guilty verdict. That milky verdict.
And what about Larry? That was something else.
Milky turd dick.
Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony.
Milky turd dick.
Okay. Acknowledged. I'm sorry.
I acknowledge that I viewed and read this document enough.
No, it's funny. You're funny.
No,
it just was...
don't laugh at Milky Turd Dick. Not funny.
I am not above that humor.
Yeah? Did you read this yet?
I think so,
Okay.
yeah. Larry really helped us out.
Sure, once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time.
I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients.
It's almost like we're the main characters. Hey, Edgeworth! Buddy boy.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Did you say something?
Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably gonna get off the hook. You could try to smile, just a little. Relax! You'd look better with a smile.
You'd look hotter if you smiled. Spit on my mouse pad. I'm sorry. Oh, he's also sorry.
I'm sorry. But I fear it's not over for me yet.
What do you mean?
Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now. And I don't know whether or not to tell you.
Edgeworth?
No. There's so little time left. I want to tell you, to get it off my chest, but... I can't make up my mind.
Just tell me. What is this about, Edgeworth?
It's tickling my throat.
You got a tickle in your throat? Need me to get it?
No, jeez.
Need me to get it for you?
Gross. Oh, Edgeworth's gay.
Homosexual? Question mark, question mark, question mark?
It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed.
I was on a boat and I shot a guy. Crime you committed?
A memory of a murder. A murder.
A murder. To be continued!
To be continued.
Right now.
Ooh! He's gay and a Christian.
Ah!
I can't reconcile these two things.
His unrepressed homosexuality. Alright.
Edgeworth goes to... Sorry.
Yeah, no, say it.
No.
With a bunch of teenagers, yeah, that'd be very, very... Honestly, that'd be very funny.
What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about?
A memory of a crime that I committed.
We just said this.
Yeah. I guess the game wants you to put it down for a few days before coming back to
Yeah,
it.
it almost like schedules certain times when it
It's like,
expects
that's
you to...
enough Ace Attorney for today. Like, we want you to play our game, but go touch grass for a bit.
But nobody ever stops at these points, and then they like
Yeah.
either are really annoyed by all the flashbacks and stuff, or they like don't remember what's going on.
Like, I feel like either everyone would stop at the end of the case, or just, like, save whenever.
Yeah.
Like, you can save anytime and quit anytime.
A memory of a murder.
Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed?
I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. But he'd never take someone's life. Never. I burped a little.
Nick.
Yo, how's everyone doing?
I thought she shat herself. It's like
a big old.
oh my god. That's also my reaction. Hi, Larry.
What'd you think of my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya?
She is 17.
Is it swooning? Me?
Oh yes, I do remember feeling faint.
Right on. Tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? You love me, right?
Huh?
Give me kisses.
Me? No. Not yet.
No homo.
Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two.
No homo, Nick.
Dude, way too.
I think you can do better.
What the fuck?
I see Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy. You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero.
Oh, I thought there was gonna be an option to like, yeah, bow before him. Dave Poyle. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today.
You think Larry could be Jonathan Groff?
I thought you were gonna say Josh Hutcherson.
No! That's funny.
That would be pretty funny. I would take either of those castings.
I don't know why.
I think that could be really funny. I'm just trying to think of all.
Yeah,
all
something's going through your
the-
head. I can see the cogs turning.
You did.
Hear me out. Kate McKinnon
I would love that.
as Larry
actually.
Butts.
I mean, I know Larry's the token straight, but having him play my gay character
Yeah.
is funny.
But also having the same
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
of like, I gave $10,000 to Beyonce, and I know she loves me for me.
I love that.
If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty.
I can only
Seriously,
see Kate McKinnon
Nick.
now.
That's so awesome. I do love it. That boot shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. I also like the idea of like Larry just like overperforming like straight manism because he's like trans or something. And it's like I gotta be like a huge dick.
Yeah,
because
huge
to
dick.
make up for no. I don't know.
I could see it.
Which like I don't think that person exists in real life necessarily, but it's a really fun concept.
It's one Kate McKinnon could pull off.
Yeah.
Edgy Macho Man Randy Savage.
But Edgy ain't off the hook yet.
Way to spoil the mood, Larry.
Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night?
He gives trans vibes.
Nick?
I don't know. But when I do know, I'm thinking if this was made into a real movie played by a bunch of white people, it would be Chris Pratt.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's correct.
Yeah, which makes me want to go the exact opposite of Chris Pratt. Which I guess Kate McKinnon is
It was
not
really good. That
like-
was inspired.
Oh my gosh, where can I put my horrible fan cast on here?
On the Discord.
If I give it to you, you have to be like,
Who plays Grosberg?
my Grosberg is going to be played by. I don't know much about this guy, but Weird Al.
Interesting.
He wouldn't look the same, but I think it would be really funny for him to like play it totally straight, and you're like, "How Weird Al? What's he gonna say?" He's like, "I'm Grossberg."
Weird Al wouldn't be a bad Larry either, I guess.
I guess so. I don't know
Get a
how
little-
old
yeah.
Weird Al is.
That's what I'm saying. I keep thinking of older actors.
Weird Al mentioned. I guess like, because I don't know. Grossberg always seems older to me.
Yeah,
but
because he's a mentor type character.
Brendan Fraser.
That's not bad.
Like, I feel like he looks younger than Grossberg, but they're probably the same age.
Yeah, I don't think that's a bad cast. I also didn't think Weird Al was a bad cast. It's just definitely I don't think anybody else would have thought of it, but I think it would be a fun choice.
I want my weird fan cast to get weird.
I like it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do like Brendan Fraser, because I was also thinking you could give him a bunch of crazy facial prosthetics too.
That'd be fun.
Big old like bushy mustache and stuff.
I like that.
Yeah. Okay. I like this. We'll put Weird Al somewhere else.
The judge.
Honestly, that would be really funny. Because he wouldn't need to be interacting with anyone. They just need to like get him for 10 minutes, shoot all his lines, and then he can go home. The end. And it's never explained ever. He could play the original prosecutor.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Like, who's this bald guy? And you're like, look it up afterwards. You're like, that was Weird Al. Why was he here? What?
Yeah. Winston Payne. That's
actually fun. Winston Payne, played by Daniel Radcliffe. Age him up 40 years.
That's really funny.
That's really funny. Give him something to do. I want Daniel Radcliffe to be in here now. Okay, my fan cast will be in depth and terrible. I'm gonna make you post it to the Discord, or give me the Discord, and then I'll show up.
Daniel Radcliffe Phoenix.
I don't think that's if we're talking about you have to cast popular actors in the know right now, I don't think that's the worst option.
He seems like kind of like an actor you like to see, but somewhat of a little bit of a bland choice, but also I don't know, like not that he's a bland actor, but just that
I also just don't know a lot of actors that are in their 20s right now, because I feel like everyone in their 20s looks 35 or older, or like 17. So yeah. Maya would be Scarlett Johansson.
I guess I also just don't like a lot of the young actors right now. Like, maybe it's just not like things aren't stylistically to my taste at the moment. So all the actors I'm thinking, I'm like, oh, but if you got them like 10 years ago, or
oh, hold on, I think I know. I don't know if she would play Mia, or is her name Francisca?
Ooh.
Oh man, I don't know her name, and I'm looking up Game of Thrones tall lady. Gwendolyn Christie.
Interesting.
I mean, she doesn't have all the same hair or anything, but she has confident vibes.
She's
feel like she could do
Mia. Man. Francisca's actually as old as Maya, so it's a little bit
so not 17-year-old.
But I think the vibes are on.
Like, I want this to be the height dynamic between her and Phoenix.
What's her name? Vasquez. D. Vasquez.
Yes. Correct. Correct. And right. And good. That would be perfect. Oh my gosh.
That'd be hot.
Yeah. I'd be all in. I'd be all in. Also, I'm trying to think of because I guess a lot of the women here are kind of younger. But D. Vasquez, how do you feel about? Is it Michelle Yeoh? Or Yeoh?
Yeah.
I feel like that could be fun.
I like that.
I just want her in there. Anyway, sorry, I got wrapped up in that way more than I thought I would. I've never thought about a Phoenix Wright fan cast until right now. Anyway, okay, now we can play
Danny
the game.
DeVito's got to be in here somewhere.
Danny DeVito. Hold on. Okay,
Danny DeVito Grossberg. That'd be fun. I think he's like at this point too old to be Grossberg, but he'd be so fun.
I can't tell how old Grossberg is, so I feel like he could be anywhere from 35 to 80.
Yeah.
So I think
we could make it work. I don't think it.
Yeah. I think
that'd be so fun.
I could imagine him
Danny
yelling
DeVito,
about hemorrhoids.
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Ooh.
As Von Karma?
That's
I'm just thinking about how he talks as Mr. Freeze.
Good. That's good.
Like, chill out.
Yeah, do the German accent for Von Karma. That's like, fun.
Just be Mr. Freeze in this one. Arnie.
I like that.
Arnold. John Mulaney as Larry Butts?
Yeah.
Is that too on the nose?
That's the perfect amount of on the nose.
Okay. It's not who I want, but if they were like, you have to cast a cis man who is white, I guess I would do John Mulaney. Arnold as Maya. Yeah, okay. I'd do that. Get to the burgers now.
I can't even do it.
Oh, but when he or when she like changes into Mia or whoever, and it's just Arnold Schwarzenegger in like a cute little kimono. I'd play Adam Sandler. Good. You won't be in the movie, but you will be in the credits. You keep as Adam Sandler. Was Adam Sandler in this movie?
A younger Adam Sandler could be Larry.
Yeah. Where's Jim Carrey in this?
I was thinking of a later game.
He could just be in the background for now. We'll use him when we need him.
Yeah, there were a few characters that came to mind immediately. There was an article he's going to be in Sonic 3.
Yeah, he doesn't act anymore, but also he's going to be in Sonic 3. The duplicity of man.
I know he retired, but the article said he's going to be in Sonic 3.
Which I assume that means they just shot it already, and then he's like, okay, now I'm done. Or maybe he had a contract, and now he's just not going to sign any more contracts.
But... Well, I remembered when Sonic 2 came out, then after that, everybody was like, but like, is the villain just going to be Shadow? Because they did tease Shadow, and they were like, oh, maybe Jim Carrey's not going to be in it since Jim Carrey's retired, and everybody was sort of back and forth.
Interesting.
But apparently he's going to be in it.
I bet he signed some sort of contract. Although I feel like when you're an actor that big, you don't need to sign multi-movie contracts. Yeah. It's like you're good enough to afford being in the next movie. Yeah. But I think he just changed
his mind. Like, it's a fun role. He looks like he has fun playing it.
It looks fun. I think if it was a movie where it's like they had more flashbacks and like playing out old scenes, I think he'd play the dead guy in the Steel Samurai case.
That's not bad. I think like Red White would be funny for him, maybe.
Oh, I forgot about him. That would be good. That would be really funny. Yeah, okay.
Splendiferous. I don't know why. It feels like that could be him.
I like that a lot. Okay, now we got our fan cast down. We'll start shooting tomorrow. I'm going to believe in you two until the end.
Us too?
Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right?
Nah, he means me, right, Nick?
Yeah, you, Larry.
Rude.
Yeah.
Not me?
That should have been a choice.
But why you, Larry?
Huh? Actually, yeah. Why me, Nick?
Enough with the silent treatment.
Because Larry's hotter. I mean...
No homo, Nick.
Hold on, Nick. Unless... I'm grabbing my side boob for, like, no reason.
Because I'm not grabbing it. Oh,
Well, now we're holding hands. Holding hands.
Nick. Why do you trust Mr. Edred so much?
Because he's hot.
I mean, he's changed recently, true.
Into a hot guy.
But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think?
A hot jerk. You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney.
Wait, was that when you two were classmates?
Yes, in grade school. They saved me. Miles. And Larry. They saved me, and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know?
What?
That's dumb.
Hey, Larry, what's he talking about?
What do you... How many events in 3rd grade have changed your life?
None. I don't even really remember 3rd grade that much.
Literally, the only effect it's had on my life is that I like snakes,
Ooh.
and I think the Bee movie's great. That's the only 2 things. And I learned cursive, I guess, but pretty small.
Yeah.
Doesn't really branch off different paths into my life.
Huh? Sorry, I kind of forgot.
Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm gonna hear this story today, and that's final.
Oh, is this where he talks about the class trial?
Could be.
Okay, because I feel like I remember this. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. Yeah, because I remember it being 3rd grade. Why do I know this? I was on trial. A class trial.
A class trial?
You remember, Larry? Spring, end of 3rd grade. A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen.
Lunch money?
Our school was really small. Every month kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home.
Ah, I see.
Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared, with $38 still inside. Damn.
Did you ever have to do that in school?
Yes and no. At least when I went to high school, maybe it was different from middle and elementary school, but you could pay like online electronically as a parent, so you didn't have to, like, you could bring in real money, but it just seemed safer to pay electronically.
I think like when I was in high school and stuff, I was bringing my own lunches. But when I was in like grade school or younger, I remember bringing checks into the lunch lady.
Okay. I must have had a lot of hot lunches, but I think I preferred cold lunches. Did you call it hot and cold lunch?
Yeah.
Okay, I just remembered that, and that filled me with joy.
I had a Scooby-Doo lunchbox. Looked like the Mystery Machine.
Ooh! I had a lot of different lunch boxes because I kept like spilling things in them. They become irreparably gross.
I have a Homestuck lunchbox that I use sometimes.
When are you gonna bring that over? When you come over for sleepovers? I got my little lunchbox.
Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that.
I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I'd skip PE that day. I was the only one not in class.
So, they thought you did it?
Yeah, the kids in class said that I should be put on trial.
To the death.
To the death!
Trial?
3-day trial. Put this 3rd grader to death for stealing $38. I hope we see like a kid with a beard as the judge.
Also, like, why do any of the classmates care if it wasn't their money stolen that much?
It'd be mean,
I guess. Phoenix, you have weird hair. Everyone hates you.
Everyone hates you, Phoenix. You got the weirdest hair in school. So the next day, we held a classroom trial, with me as the defendant. Aww.
That is a small class. There's only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
It seems kind of mean to have to bring lunch money with a school this small. I didn't do it. This is going on so much longer.
Yeah. No
The
more
library
Animal Crossing.
committee.
Interesting.
You'll be teacher.
No, Phoenix, you
Oh.
know you shouldn't steal people's money.
I would learn nothing with this teacher.
It's not right.
In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it.
Come over and apologize, Phoenix.
What is this shirt?
Oh, I mean, the bottom one looks like a Pokemon. It's kind of cut off. but-
Interesting.
Also, in a school this small, is that a name tag?
Yeah, I think
Why do you need name tags in a school this small? You can't learn 7 names in the course of a year?
Yeah, it's the end of the year, too.
What the this school sucks. Also, the teacher's like, yeah, I'm not going to teach. We'll just do a class trial to bully this one kid.
Yeah, maybe they're learning about trials and it says, like, defendant or
This
something.
is so funny. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad. I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened.
You shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place.
I shouldn't do that voice for baby Edward.
No, I think it's cute. It's so cute.
You should all be ashamed. Amateurs. My, you always...
Took me a second. I had to read your name tag.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so
He's a
cute.
little bow guy.
He's so cute.
It was you who stole my money, was it?
No.
Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting that you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen.
Also, wait, I thought he was wearing a school uniform, but
No.
he just wears suits.
Yeah.
I love
He just
that.
looks like
It's so good.
Because like Phoenix is in a t-shirt.
It's so good. Anyway, they're being like, Miles, shut up. We're gonna kill this kid. Oh. God, I thought he was naked for a second.
This just shows up to school naked.
Sorry, I couldn't find my shirt and pants this morning, and I only found the shirt.
This is always how it is. Everyone ganging up and picking on one person.
I'm Ash Ketchum, and I smoke 40 cigarettes a day.
Just think how he feels.
Oh, he's
He
cute.
said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it.
He kind of looks like Aang,
Yeah.
but with hair.
Shave his head.
Shave his head. The Avatar.
Very well. I will replace the money myself.
Wow.
This class trial is over.
These are bad voices, I'm sorry. I kind of like doing the Baby Larry one.
I did like that one a lot. I picked on it, but I liked it a lot.
I kind of liked how it came out.
That's how it happened. After that, the 3 of us were the best of friends.
For 5 seconds.
5 seconds, then we forgot each other for a million years.
Wow, I had no idea.
Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot.
That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone, without a friend in the world.
You did a good thing, Larry.
Yeah, well,
I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, see?
When something smells, it's usually the butts. After the trial. Anyway, Edward.
Enjoying the music for a second.
Yeah.
We've gone on a couple really long tangents.
Yeah. Yeah, I like Edgeworth is like, I have something to tell you, but no, there's just no time. Go focus on the case. And I'm like, man, one time in 3rd grade. Oh my gosh. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. Remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father.
I love my dad. I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my father. A famous defense attorney.
Favorite defense attorney. Oh, Miles. You aim so high and yet you cannot throw.
You can't say the word defense.
Maybe he wants to be a defense attorney because he won't have to say the words defense attorney.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, prosecutor.
Yeah, sorry, boogers. I'm sorry.
What?
It's yucky. Blanket's covered in dog boogers. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You don't have to.
I'll wipe my boogers on you.
You can.
What?
Nothing. Just
What?
thinking about cookies. And I'm not gonna have one now, but I'm thinking about later. Then, a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school.
The DL6 incident.
Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death.
That's so sad.
It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. Headline was something like, "Dark suspicions of a demon attorney." Jeez. Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything.
But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all.
That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him, I don't know how many times. He never replied.
I guess he didn't want to see his old friends.
I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he had.
Did you ever have a dream that you could?
Did you ever have a dream that you could... That's when I decided.
Wait, you don't mean... That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth?
If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether I wanted to or not. Or whether he wanted to or not.
So you sent him a bunch of letters, you called him, he didn't pick up, he didn't answer, and you decided to stalk him by becoming an attorney?
Well, no, in fairness, I just DM'd him on Twitter once, but I think it was a deactivated account.
Oh no.
Why do you never reply to me? In court.
No, I feel like Edgeworth would be like Steel Samurai Fan 97
Yeah.
or something.
Edgeworth believed in me, and I believe in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him.
Whoa, Nick. Kind of intense. So, is that why you helped me out for free? It wasn't for free, Larry.
Yeah.
Pay me.
Pay me. Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Wink, wink. Except that I don't remember saying I'd do it for free.
Oh, Nick! Nick!
We have to save Mr. Edgeworth, if it's the last thing we do, okay?
Right. Very well may be. I mean,
why would you?
Yeah, your life's not in danger.
Jump off a bridge if he doesn't make it.
That would be higher stakes if, like, your lawyer also went to jail if they lost a case.
First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is.
What he is? He's a demogorgon. I'd settle for who. Guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need.
How do you say that? Bogger?
I've heard it pronounced as Bogar,
Interesting.
which doesn't sound right.
I'm Bogger.
I like Boggart. It sounds like yogurt.
Yogurt. Garage.
Also, did he just
Get the
dump the
yogurt
evidence?
from the garage.
Yogurt in the garage.
Sorry.
You're in my green.
Did he just dump all of it?
Yeah, did he just dump it in the trash? Like,
Yeah, right in the little...
it might not be relevant, but it's still important.
Not gonna put it in his scrapbook.
Okay, let's go. He's so funny. I'm just gonna put this gun in this scrapbook. Has 3 bullets left in it, but that's fine. Okay. I might go get a soda in a second.
Yeah, maybe it's a good place for a little break. A little pee break.
A pee break?
Yeah, have a cookie. Have a cookie.
Yeah, we'll think about where we want to go in a second. But yeah, enjoy this music. We will be right back. Go have a pee break, everyone.
Okay. Just to know by yourself, Anton.
No, I'm not. Okay. The dog is here. You're
We
going
have
to give him treats.
Treats for the boy.
Mute the music so you can hear him. Okay. Charlie? Oh, there you are. Come here.
Come here.
Yeah, 3 of them. Dropped a little bit. Come on, one little piece right there. One little piece. One more. Go uneaten forever. Oh, tick my nose. Itchy. Oh, thank you. I don't know if it's I think it's just a sawdust on my nose. Situation. Yeah, he got many treats. He got some cookie. He got like 4 or 5 dog treats. And so I'm still itchy. Is there any boogies?
No.
And thank you, Detective Medea, for redeeming Hydrate. Some water in a second. Turn that music back on. What is that melody? Gonna drink some water. As the chat commands.
Yes.
Good. Keep water. Everyone else drink water.
I just had to finish my gummy bears first.
We don't swallow them like pills. Also, I really at least want to finish this case, but if you're like, I need to go to bed, please let me know. But
Okay.
I feel like I could be up for a long time.
Yeah, the longer we're in it, the more I'm having fun.
Yeah.
I know we were off to a bit of a rough start, but
Want some? A little caffeine.
a Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola, eh? Coca-Cola, eh? That'll keep me up all night. I'm excited. You
Oh,
don't have
sorry.
to pull an all-nighter, but I might.
I might.
And I'll just
We had a
watch you
big old
sleep.
nap today.
We did have a big old nap today. It was just all a day nap time. Okay. We wanna visit our boy?
Yeah, say hi to the boy.
Hello, boy. Oh, he's angry. Oh no. Oh, sorry. Let me.
I'll have burps from drinking soda pop.
You can have burps. That's fine.
Edgeworth burps.
That's fine. I have a lot of phlegm from that cookie.
Phoenix phlegm.
Ew. Yeah. Okay. I'd play that game.
Gross.
You look as grim as always.
Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 3rd grade? Lunch money? Oh, right. I do seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers.
Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway.
Mr. Edgeworth. What? Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? Sorry, for some reason that line didn't make sense to me for a minute. That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney.
Mr. Edgeworth, have you heard the good word?
It makes more sense that there was something coming after it, but
Yeah. It'd be funny if she just dropped it at that.
Your ears.
Ears.
You
That was a
got
good
ears.
investment.
Say cheers.
You are all ears. Alright, got 4 of them.
Ridiculous.
Gee, thanks.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Cringe, bro.
Cringe, bro.
That said, it does sound like the kind of thing that you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple. To a fault, even.
Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth.
Perhaps.
Right, prosecute. Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to become a defense attorney, right? A dedenced attorney, as you used to say.
I couldn't let myself deny reality like you.
What do you mean?
My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person.
One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right?
Yes. A man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook.
That would be Robert Hammond.
On that day, 15 years ago.
Pardon burps. That's why they suffocated so fast. They just kept burping.
We drinking too much soda pop. The three of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all my memory of the murder.
Lost your memory?
Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had not... Sorry, let me start over. He had claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. But if you did it, but it was not of sound mind, that doesn't usually mean you get an innocent verdict, is it?
It's usually like, you know, even if you do an insanity defense, it's still like, well,
you did it.
do. Maybe you get off on a lighter sentence,
Right.
but you don't get let off completely.
In the eyes of the law, like, it was you.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you don't get, like, death sentence.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's weird that they've been phrasing it this whole time like, we don't know what happened. When in the eyes of the law, it was like, yeah, it was this
just
guy.
because it wasn't first-degree murder doesn't mean you can just go home.
It's been so misleading up until this point about that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've been like, oh, it was an unsolvable case. We don't know. They called a spirit medium. And like, what?
It's like, it seems pretty cut and dry, at least from the information we know. Like,
that's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys.
TK Von Karma, your other dad. What's your relationship with Von Karma?
He's my teacher, and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know in the courtroom techniques from him. Oh, I read that wrong.
Yeah, I also thought it said I learned everything in the courtroom from him.
So he's like my sister was to you, Nick.
He is a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life. He is obsessed with doing everything perfectly.
Perfectly, huh?
In all cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent, ever.
But that's...
I know. It's possible some of the suspects were innocent, or indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case.
He's under a lot of stress. It's okay.
I can't read.
Here's a bee.
All Von Karma does is his job to find the suspect
You're not alone. I'm also finding a lot of these sentences like weirdly like
Hold
they're
on.
correct, but
I gotta sit up.
that's where the reading juice comes from. Oh, this chair doesn't have arms.
Sorry, I'm rolling over the
No.
blanket.
Oh, you're good.
You have it for a minute.
Yeah.
I need to do Edgeworth.
Edgeworth has to be cold. But you let me know when you want
Yeah,
it
I'll
back.
take it back when we're done with this scene.
Method acting.
All Von Karma does is his job, to find the suspect guilty perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away.
Edgeworth? If what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow.
He's right. No time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth.
It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit.
No kidding.
Is there something we are supposed to show him?
Yeah, what else? Oh, we still have the parrot. Excellent. Oh, we have DL6 stuff. We still have a gun. Parrot. DL6 innocent. What happens if we show him a picture of his dead dad?
Let's see what happens.
Here's your dead dad! Oh wait, hold on. I was showing it to myself.
Because I can't remember if we showed him. Nick! No!
Holy shit!
That's a photo of his father. Don't show him that.
Oh, you're right. Now probably isn't a good time to judge up those memories.
Yeah, maybe we gotta go somewhere else. What is it?
Your dead dad. Nothing.
Huh?
It's like he's shielding the photo away by holding it backwards, but on the back of it, it says dead dad. Okay. DL6. Have we shown him the DL6 incident file yet?
We could. I know that we have more stuff that we have to talk to him about, but I wondered if we needed to go somewhere else first, or I wasn't sure.
Jenkins.
Old man Jenkins.
Jenkins.
How many times do we have to teach you
young
this
people.
lesson?
I love the young people. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? Okay. Your call, Robert.
Let me think.
Because I know we go back to the parrot, but I'm sure there's a bunch of like emotional stuff we gotta check in. Oh, is Grasper back from vacation today?
Maybe. I feel like we eventually got to go to the criminal affairs department, but I don't know if that's right now or if that's later.
I want to ask Grasper about his vacation.
Yes,
Always Hawaii. He's out again.
When does he work anyway?
Oh
It's
no,
just
don't
after
be harsh.
Christmas.
Guess we'll have to come back later, and crime doesn't happen on Christmas. Okay, what?
It's like there's like a central area, and you can only go to areas that are close to that area, so it's like a dumb map thing.
Okay, just double check here. Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gotten back yet. Gumshoe, he won't be coming back today.
Oh, really?
He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. Boat shop caretaker. He shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe.
I guess we gotta go to the lake.
Yeah. Good awake.
Was jumping the gun on.
Talk to the bird. Hey, pal! Long time no see.
Yeah.
Aww.
Oh, Detective
It's
Gumshoe.
Mark Ruffalo. Close one today, eh? I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half. Look how in half it is. Didn't want to draw a new Sprite. Sorry about that. No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it.
You mean the boat shop caretaker?
Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal.
Good luck. Detective Gumshoe sure is active today.
Oh, another thing. No one can go into the woods today.
The woods?
Where Lotta was camping? The woods are off limit to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while.
I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble. But
anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow.
The comedic timing of that is pretty good.
A lot of characters say anyway, and it makes it to be pretty funny. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing.
Eyesore?
Eyesore. Sorry, I thought of something funny.
Yeah? Would you like to share with the class?
No, because I can't remember the joke. I just remember the punchline, but it's the what do you call a dinosaur that
needs glasses?
You think he saw us?
A T-Rex that needs glasses.
He's great. It looks like the hot dog stand is closed too.
I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work. Probably taking Beyonce on a date.
Beyonce. Ew.
That old caretaker got away.
Yep.
I never imagined he might be the real murderer.
Ahem.
No.
Hold on.
Oh no.
Why are you here?
I'd know that clearing of the throat anywhere.
Ah, hello! What might you be doing here? Out for a walk, hmm? Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see.
Mr. Crossberg! Is that too noisy for the...
No. It's great.
There's no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow.
That is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right?
Oh, I'm not so sure about that.
Oh-ho! Mean by that what do?
Yoda!
Tampering with legal evidence, am I?
Aw, Yoda, at it again.
Blackmailed I am.
Who says I am blackmailed? I am blackmailed. Uh-oh.
Cross. Saw blackmail.
Oh, I'm not so sure whatever he said.
Whatever.
Find anything out? If you do, by my office, come by at once you shall. Having stroke am I?
It's really hard to do that Yoda thing, like, without thinking about it first. Like, trying to do it just from reading it. It's like, I can't. I just
like,
have to read it how it
it's
is.
like stupid pig Latin.
Offer my assistance, I might be able to.
How would you say that?
I don't know. I think it's not just he does the sentence kind of backwards and flip-flopped. I think he, like, some words
whimsy,
are...
yeah.
Well, there's some words are gone,
Yeah.
but your brain tricks you. Thanks. Bye. Nuts.
Now we have to go there. What do you think Mr. Gosberg was doing here anyway?
Who knows? Go into the caretaker shack.
Nobody's home. Oh, you were doing the parrot, weren't you?
We were both kind of doing the parrot. Do you want me to do the parrot?
Yeah, go ahead. I just did Grossberg.
Oh yeah, the two craziest sounding characters. A parrot and a guy.
And Yodaberg.
Hello.
Hey, it's Polly.
It's Jenkins.
I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly.
Hello.
I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself.
Hello.
Maybe I should take care of Polly. Huh, Nick?
You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something.
Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you.
Great, now the bird's going to hate me.
Did we check the safe?
I bet we couldn't...
Ah!
What's wrong?
Huh? Oh, never mind.
What? Tell me.
Just, when I saw the TV, I remembered. They're showing a Pink Princess special this week.
Oh, I'm now realizing the safe is the green thing and I went for the gray thing. Okay. Oh.
See? That's why I didn't want to tell you.
Thanks, Maya. Glad I'm paying you.
That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Polly. When I blatantly got it wrong last time, 5 seconds after.
What was it, like 2277? What was it? 2261.
It's a 1228, and I said 1226. Very boldly.
I need to go back and listen to that.
Polly, what's the number to the safe?
1226.
Yeah, canonically.
Not. Oh, did I just say 6?
Yeah, you did.
Oh my god! Maybe that's why. 1228. Sorry.
Let's open it, Nick. Come on.
I'm sure there isn't any money in there.
Aw. But hey, he keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there. A pearl necklace?
Pearl necklace? I'm not so sure.
Okay, Nick. Let's see what's in there.
There's a second bird in there.
Diamonds?
And that bird tells us the real secret. I guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter.
A letter? Ah, boring.
There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth?
Oh, sorry.
I know who that guy is!
Nick! Why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here?
How should I know? I'm gonna read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says, this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the 2 men who ruined your life.
Call the number 1228. Act fast.
If you've been affected by a workplace Miles Edgeworth, call 1-800 now. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Hauling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here, in perfect detail.
What do you think it means, Nick?
I don't know, but it looks like there are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions.
But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth?
Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. I sure hope someone doesn't throw a smoke bomb at us and take it.
I sure hope that we get to keep the paper we just got.
Nothing up in the safe.
I wonder why the caretaker didn't take the letter with him.
He left in a hurry, right? I don't think he even came back here after the trial. Alright.
Yeah, I think we can leave. Let's say hi to Grossberg. Well, maybe not. Maybe we got stuff to do. Do you think we're supposed to go to Grossberg, or do you think we're supposed to...
I think we go to Grossberg, and then
Okay.
he'll be like, go to the criminal affairs department, and then Von Carmel will stick his thumb up her ass, and
Sticker.
then... Sorry, Miles, that's not... You got anything to say? No, okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to click here. Oh god, there we go.
Dear, he's not even
Ah,
Okay.
Grossberg?
My apologies.
Grossberg. Oh, okay.
1 day left, Nick.
Yeah, I know.
Well, no time to waste. Let's get going. Let's get going.
So, to do. I'm not tired in the slightest, but I'm getting like brain smudgy.
Yeah, we gotta get some caffeinated beverage.
Do you need some more? Yes.
No.
Do you want some caffeine? I have a. It's unopened Mountain Dew.
I'll open it. Fine.
You need to catch up to me. Ooh!
Oh, sorry. Thank you.
Oh, you good. I need to wash this pop filter anyway.
From all the spit.
Yeah, all the spit.
From when I yell all the time.
Yo, all the time.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You just want to get it now.
Yeah.
Versus, but that's why we have a pop filter.
Thank you.
Yeah. How good.
I have to grovel at your feet. How do I make it up to you?
Groveling at my feet. I mean, oh, should we present the? Hey, there's the hot.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth, you're the one guy I can talk to right now. Edgeworth, see this letter? It's the letter M for Miles.
This is the letter of the day.
The letter of the day. It's round and it's orange. It's an orange. This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives.
I see. Revenge? On me?
Who is that old guy anyway?
I don't know.
Would he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something?
Nice, right? But I don't remember that old man. Not at all.
So he was following this letter then?
Which means there was someone else behind it. Now is the time to get revenge on the 2 men who ruined your life. 2 men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond.
It also says, this is your last chance.
Sorry. That stopped my heart for a second. Last chance? Wait, maybe.
Last
Maybe he's
chance.
talking about the statute of limitations of the It's all coming together.
Wait. Wait, that old man.
What is it? Do you know who he is?
Yogi. Could he be Yogi?
The bear?
Yogi?
I'll try to make that the only time I make that joke. Ooh.
The suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent. We got stuff we can ask him now.
Oh, I see. And Yogi.
Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in the elevator together 15 years ago. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned, and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled.
I can't breathe. Oh, I said quiet. You're gonna make me just say it easier.
I'm not making this any easier.
Help this out.
I'm sure this voice sounds like one of these people in here,
Yeah,
right?
you do that one, I'll do that. Don't shout, you'll use up more oxygen. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling.
Ah, he sleeps on his back. He's not. I thought he'd be a side sleeper. That's fine.
In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused the temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed in the court, and Yogi was found innocent. But isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right.
Yeah?
There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you.
You mean the nightmare?
I'm not doing this again.
It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder.
Thank you.
This is my flashback voice. I'll be like
We've done that like 4 times. We done this like 4 times now.
I'm having nightmares. I gotta tell you about it. You gotta remember when I told you about it. That's not a nightmare, Edgeworth. That's a wet dream.
Oh, that's why he sleeps on his back.
Gross.
Berg.
I think the time has come to tell all.
Oh, all then.
For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night.
This man's some melatonin.
I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? It's a dream about my father's killing, in the dark.
Oh, I can't breathe.
Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier.
I want to get out. Help, get out.
Don't shout, you'll just use up more oxygen.
I can't breathe. You're using up my air.
What?
Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you.
I forgot what voice I was doing. What are you?
Stop breathing my air.
No, Father. Father. He's attacking Father. Papa. Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I pick up the pistol.
Stop picking up guns.
Yeah, why are you doing this?
Oh my god.
Get away. Get away from my father. I'm British in the past. I'm British. It's me, Luke Triton. I grew up to be Miles Edgeworth. No.
That's so funny to grab a gun and throw it at someone out of self-defense.
And with that scream, I wake. The bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years. But that's just a dream, right? Right? That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the past 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. What? If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. Innocent. Sorry. That's why he wanted revenge against me.
Wait, Edgeworth, you mean...
It was me. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father.
Ooh. This is bad.
What are we gonna do, Nick? What can we do?
I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do, like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe.
There is, Nick. There is someone who knows about DL6.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got old burps. Debating going to get some Tylenol.
Yeah.
I got maybe it's just this zit that hurts, but I'm getting one of those eyeball headaches.
Is it time to be done for the evening?
No, I gotta finish the cake.
That's so long away.
Oh, yeah, we've barely made any progress.
We did some. We did one court scene.
Why is this taking so long?
That's what Ace Attorney just drags it on.
We should be done by now.
Because we still gotta get, like, the boat taker guy. We gotta do the whole, like, back and forth with him. We still gotta...
I can go on longer.
Maybe just finish this investigation scene?
Well, how about let's die by Von Karma's hand first, and then... I would be like, oh, I guess we died. The end. I just like Ace Attorney. Doesn't make me a bottom. I just want your Grossberg's voice. Oh, Mr. Grossberg.
Hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled.
No kidding. I can't believe that you're not.
My. Just calm down and tell me what's happened.
It's Mr. Edgeworth. He...
I see.
His boobs are so pronounced through his suit. I can't imagine how
That's where
thin
Mia
that
gets
suit
it
must
from.
be. Where who?
Mia gets it from.
Everyone who works at the office just has gigantic knockers.
He only hires people with gigantic.
So he doesn't feel so bad about it.
No, I think he's proud of it.
Yeah. Get a little push-up, bro.
Edward dreamt he shot his own father?
It's only a dream. Only a dream.
Only a dream.
I wonder.
What?
If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled, Troubled you look.
What your luck?
Well...
Consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep he'd want to frame him for murder.
Sorry.
Can't emphasize how deep it was. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real. Real it was. Imagine too deep. Miles Edgeworth used a pistol to save his father. The pistol fired and the deed was done.
No. I don't believe it.
Suspected of murder, Yogi was. But his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Irrevocably wrecked.
Nobody can read or talk.
That's the plot of Bird Box.
Oh, jeez.
Nobody can read or talk.
Revenge, he thought. On Miles Edgeworth. Thus! Thusly! Indeed. Last chance this was. Corso! So close! Statute of limitations! The with.
Okay. I'm trying here. I'm failing. The entire Earth is green and none of it is ocean.
No, that's just a big pea.
Oh, yeah.
It's a exact replica of a pea. Gotta have reminders of what you're fighting for. What motivates you?
Frozen peas.
Big frozen. Grossberg's a big
Go
duck.
home and a bag of frozen peas.
And then, like, pouring a bag of frozen peas into a bowl of water and eating it like a duck after a long day of work.
Crossford just with his face.
This is good canon.
Do you want me to read this?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I already read it perfectly, word for word.
Yeah, good job.
Beer.
Welcome!
Your puppy.
Welcome, my little
Oh, your puppy.
Hello.
My bear.
Yeah. Gregory.
Way to
Gregory
go.
Gregworth.
Way to go, super shit. Oh, ow.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Hurt my eyeball.
After Crossberg, we should take a break ski.
I guess we should take break ski. That would be good.
Yeah, what's your movie?
Oh, a big break ski?
Yeah, have a cookie?
Oh, but I want to play for another 2 hours at least. But I don't have the brain. I guess smart. I'll do it. We've been streaming for 3 hours, but
3 hours already.
yeah,
3 hours.
Whoa. But I thought we'd at least finish the case.
I'm sorry.
We only had 1 day to go, and I know it's the longest one, but oh, I'm sorry.
No, the next
Crossberg.
one's long.
Well, that one technically didn't count back in the day, so this one makes sense for it to be the longest one.
Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see.
Go
Have
get
a good dinner, Esteban.
Mac and cheese. Mac and cheese pizza. Mac and cheese.
Pizza
Mac and cheese on.
is the best pizza for you and me. The mac and cheese pizza
is the pizza for you and me. Rusty crab pizza is the pizza, yeah, for you and me. He was a defense attorney.
Defense attorney he was. Without a peer he was.
Bye, Esteban. Have a good dinner.
It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey.
My sister?
Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques.
That's no surprise.
Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result, he has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods.
And?
He lost, and he died in despair, as it were.
I see. It feels me wrong.
When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium.
Why did they do that though? Like, it doesn't seem like that complicated of a case.
No, and even if it was like we couldn't figure it out, okay. Plenty of cases go unsolved. Like,
Yeah.
why are they calling?
Like, why
them
was
for
it
this?
so desperate that it felt like they needed this?
Mhm.
I wish that was a little more clear.
That was your mother, Misty Faye.
Like, especially like in a bad future where there's only like 3 days of a trial. Like, it seems, and the guy was guilty. Just
Yeah, it wasn't like they couldn't find out who did it. They found out who did it. They're just like, oh, he didn't do it on purpose.
yeah, which I guess apparently means innocent in this weird universe.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean they don't know it. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed.
Is that the voice that's
I have
coming
been
out of
killed.
Misty Fade?
Yeah.
I am dead.
I have been killed. I need healing.
I'm imagining. Oh, I'm sorry. I know it's more like Misty Fade is just talking, but I like to imagine that one scene from Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire where Edward Cullen comes out and he's like, Harry, bring my body back to my father.
Yeah, I think their voice changes when they spirit channel someone.
Okay. Yeah, I know like the sprite changes and everything, but I'm never sure like, does everyone see that? Or is it just like a metaphor to like show that?
Oh, well, in the second game, it is proven that other people do see it.
Ooh.
But I do like the idea that it's sort of more of a spiritual. Like, I think the movie sort of takes that more direction where not everybody. But, you know, I mean, it's sort of.
Because otherwise, like, spirit mediums would be like, they would not be disputed. Because it's like, whoa, you are a person that is different now.
We'll see.
I am dead.
The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi.
Calling Yanni Yogi.
Yet Yogi was found innocent.
That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud.
That's right. She was a fraud. Everyone thought she was, you see. But now that I think about it, seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth.
What a bitch. Ah!
Your dad was a liar.
Just, I'm dead, but I have one more chance to piss everyone off. And I will.
Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him.
I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? Ah, that's good. No, I'm sorry. My whole body's falling apart. I'm gonna throw up.
Yeah, hand me your arm and I'll sew it back on.
Oh, okay. So you're saying he falsified that's... That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son?
Only a possibility, mind you.
Okay, but if this crazy universe is like, yeah, I shot a guy, but I was stressed. Oh, I get off innocent. Then wouldn't, like, someone throwing a gun to save someone else's life
Also, he's a kid.
be
He's
fine?
a minor.
Yeah, like, who cares?
He didn't do it on purpose and he's a minor.
Yeah, like...
These games are always so crazy about, like, oh, but if you did it, you're a murderer. Like, even if it was an accident. So they're always, like, proving people, like, innocent. And they're like, you never would have killed. Not even on accident. Like, these things do happen. Like,
yeah.
Why are these games so insistent that, like, no, if you kill someone, even on accident or even in self-defense, you're a horrible person. We have to prove you innocent.
People.
It's a weird universe.
But a possibility nonetheless.
Okay, we're done talking to this guy. That means we can
Talk
be
to
done for
this-
the evening.
Hi. No.
He has 4 check marks. Means we take a break. We take a break. It's a break time.
I actually don't know where we go from here.
Okay, we save and we turn off.
But where do we go from here? I need to know just for next time.
Do we have more stuff to talk to Grossberg about?
Oh, I guess I didn't.
I don't know. How many question marks does he have? Or how many exclamation marks? Check marks?
Explanation.
Check marks. How many check marks?
I can figure out. Oh god, how do I... Here we go. Hi, Edworth. Bye.
Yeah, he only has 2, so...
Oh, should we present the thing?
Wait, didn't we already do that?
No.
Okay, so...
Well, unless we did.
Oh, no, because I remember what happened.
Oh, so this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond.
But why kill Robert Hammond?
Hammond was a skilled defense attorney. But he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own.
I mean, that's when you take a job, you want to get paid for it.
Yeah, like...
I'm not gonna do my job just... I mean, yeah, it is satisfying, but I'm not gonna do it just without getting paid.
Like, it's my passion, sure, but I want to get paid for it. Huh? His own sake?
He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability.
But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter?
Actually, my dear, he's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself.
It wasn't even an innocent verdict.
Oh, jeez, I just skipped a bunch.
You'll understand soon enough.
Oh, whatever, I'm sure.
Rosberg.
Great!
What is it?
This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before. A long time ago.
I hate it when, like, any media is like, I remember this handwriting, it's from, like, 15 years ago. It's like, I can barely, like, my own handwriting. That's about it.
Yeah.
Like,
I think, like, if it's somebody that you... I would assume, like, in a lawyer profession, there is a lot of paperwork, and Grosberg is the leader of a law firm. He probably does deal with some people's handwriting on the regular in a way where I feel like I find this particular case to be believable, but I see what you're saying. If it's like... If it's like a random person that you saw one time, or that you saw, like, sparingly...
Yeah.
But I think for this particular thing, I'm like, okay, because of whose handwriting this is, I'm like, yeah, I think they would interact enough via paperwork for it to make sense. They were probably, you know, on cases together to some extent.
That makes sense.
Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this?
I mean, not... Is it Von Karma?
Yeah.
Huh. Which is
I was
weird.
trying not to be, like, super revealing about it, but I didn't anticipate this question coming up immediately.
Yeah, it's just like one... I mean, obviously, we as a player know this because it couldn't have been Edgeworth or Yogi, but why do we know it's Von Karma at this point? And also, I don't and it'll all be explained. I don't get the motivation of, like... Because this case wouldn't have happened if Von Karma didn't send the letter, so, like, why does he care?
Yeah, it will be explained. But also, like, there were some hints about this is perfect handwriting earlier when we picked it up. Like, oh, it's very neat. Like,
Well, yeah, in my head, I'm like, oh, it's Von Karma.
yeah.
But I was like, I don't know.
Then you know it's not Miles, and you found it supposedly on Yogi's safe or whatever, so.
Yeah.
It's the only option that makes sense. So I think this is partially the game telling you who it is.
Yeah, even Phoenix is like, I don't know, could it be Manfred Von Karma? Just the third name that comes to mind.
Karma? Why would he have something to do with this?
Well, I'm not sure.
Von Karma. Von Karma.
Also, like, what an idiot to write it in his own handwriting.
Not type it up.
And be like, here's how to do all of this crime.
In a document that could float around.
And it doesn't say, like, burn after reading or anything. Like,
I think it might.
I
I just don't think Yogi did that.
He didn't read it, though. Feed it to the parrot. I don't know.
Hi, welcome back, Astavan. What did you have for dinner?
Mac and cheese pizza.
Wait! You're right, my boy. This is Von Karma's handwriting. I'm sure of it.
Well, I think also the fact that Grossberg like didn't know who it was at first. He's like, I kind of recognize this, but then Phoenix had to say this is Von Karma's for him to be like, wait, yeah.
Yeah.
So like, I think in this specific case, I'm okay with it, but I see what you're saying, and I think in most cases it is like, why would you recognize anybody's handwriting?
Yeah. Chimkin. And salad.
Salad. Delicious.
Yum, yum.
I used to see it all the time on court reports.
What? Just kidding. What? What that means? Sometimes I do go a little too high for Maya, I think sometimes.
When she's in shock or surprise.
I do the anime thing.
Oh,
The one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was...
Correct. Manfred von Karma himself.
what does this mean then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? Oh.
I think we can. Do we have to show something?
Well, it popped up when prompted, but if you want to...
Oh, yeah, maybe we should show them. What do you think?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, if we don't have to show him anything, then...
I just assumed that it went back to the screen that
Oh.
we had previously, because I think we showed him something to prompt that conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought it just went back to where we were. You doing okay?
Yeah, we're almost done.
Yeah.
If it was truly Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father.
Mm.
You'll say as much in court.
I'm so surprised by that tone, Phoenix.
I should think. Now press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty.
Oh, no. No.
No.
No.
But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth just thought it was a nightmare.
That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting
Gregory.
his son.
But Gregory's dead.
But
like,
Gregory.
he's dead. Who cares? What do you mean?
It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred.
Oh my god, just tell us in one...
Grossberg gives you so much information. It's just like... My voice is gonna be sore tomorrow.
Okay.
We could stop. And
No.
do this later. Have
I'm
a little
just...
sip of caffeine.
No, I'm gonna throw up.
Okay. What happened?
No! Consistency!
I'm sorry.
No, I want to finish it. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma?
Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood.
Faulty evidence?
It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow.
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see.
Oh, terrible.
Vacation.
A vacation?
Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting.
Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like, go to the sea, mountains. Don't tell me he's never been to Europe.
You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya.
In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe he dependently upset him quite a lot.
Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation?
What do we do, Nick? Von Karma's gonna bring up DL6, and you can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6?
I won't let him.
Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know.
Apparently not.
Even if you're a minor.
Well, apparently not, because the other guy got off innocent. I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone.
But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave.
Well, I don't care. I know he's not guilty.
Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest.
Mr. Grossberg, thank you.
Can't promise anything. In fact, I think chances of finding something are slim.
I understand. Police materials, huh? Okay. So... Oh, but we should... We're so close! Okay, let's just... We'll do a little more.
No.
Well, we gotta... But we gotta...
But you gotta take
gotta-
care of your headache.
We gotta murder...
Your
be
brain.
murdered by Von Karma. He's gotta
No.
blast a big fart in the police files
I gotta
room.
eat some gummy bears.
Nah. Okay. Alright. Next stream, Von Karma farts in the police files room, and then we die. And then, yeah. Spoilers. But yeah, I just saved, right?
Yay.
Okay. Well, thank you everyone for joining in. Thank you, Astavin, Sugar Cube, and all the lovely people. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Make sure to take your meds, take your vitamins, take your birth control, and if you haven't had some water, have a cup. Treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
Maybe a little bit of tea. But until then, I will see you next time. See you later.
Get back in the swing of things.
Back in the schwer.
Next time will be even better.
even better. Bye.